Buenos dias, ¿qué tal? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? It's Ken at 10. If you haven't been here before, welcome along. Glad to have you with us. The reason it's Ken at 10 is my name's Ken, and actually it's 10 Profounder. We're estate agents based in southwest London, James Alexander Estate Agents, and every day I come on at 10 o'clock, have a little chat with you about what's happening locally and nationally too. So hope you're having a good day. Here in SW16, the weather is absolutely gorgeous. Went for a run last night and the sun was just coming down, a little bit blinding, but absolutely lovely. Feel energized by that. Few things going on. Property competition increasing across the country. The level of interest in properties has gone up. And it's a weird thing to hear in August. What we normally find at this time of year is that families go on holiday, and to an extent that is happening, but we're finding, especially in the region of 450 to 500k, there is a massive amount of interest in properties. The 3-bedroom family homes we've got people looking out for, and it seems that the rush for those may be related to the fact that the maximum saving under the new stamp duty rules is 500k, and therefore people are maximising that win, if you will. But what we're finding is it's leading to huge competition at those prices, which is pushing prices, which in a way negates that win slightly, doesn't it? But nonetheless, it's good news, and good to see it driving forwards, as it were. Homeowners denied mortgage holidays. Struggling homeowners are being refused more time off mortgage payments, despite the FCA telling the banks to support customers. Banks aren't being as supportive as we'd hoped, are they? And one of the things that I think is awful is that a lot of banks now, when considering people that are furloughed, are saying that they won't consider their salary as anything but £1 per year, which is really frustrating. And then first-time buyers. 90% mortgages, there are starting to be a few more 90% mortgages around. This is not mortgage advice, by the way. We're not mortgage advisors, although we have a fantastic IFA that we can put you in touch with if you need help in that direction. But one of the things I find particularly frustrating is they're now saying that if you've got a 10% deposit and your parents are contributing towards that, some lenders are now saying that they'll only accept 25% of that deposit coming from another source, and you have to be seen to have saved the other 75% of that. I kind of get it, because they're saying, look, you need to be able to budget your own finances, and part of that plan should be that you should be able to save some money. But in these days when property prices are so high, that little leg up of BOMAD, the Bank of Mum and Dad, is so valuable to first-time buyers. And then on top of that, frustratingly, if you're putting down a 10%, the rates that you're getting charged for mortgages are so much higher than everybody else. And that seems misplaced to me. The very people that need to be supported onto the housing ladder are actually paying far more interest payments than other people with a 50% deposit that actually have much less pressure on their mortgages. So that always seems a bit the wrong way around to me, and a little bit unfair on our first-time buyers out there. And excited to see, actually, for me at this age now, a lot of our friends and children are now buying, and obviously being an agent on the ground, so to speak, they'll always call and say, can you help me with this? Can you give us advice on that? And it's actually quite a pleasure to be part of that journey, not just, for the people that we know, but just for the whole experience, and just remembering how exciting it was buying your first home and being on the buyer side of that, because obviously most of the time we're on the seller side of that. So today, a few staff meetings here in the office and enjoying those. I'm very lucky and privileged actually to work with one of the best teams you could possibly ever speak to in property. And one of the things that I love is the fact that when you come into us, you're treated differently. And I can't put my finger on one thing. People often say to me, is there one thing that you do differently? There's not one thing, but there are a series of little things that add up to one big edge as to why you should use us. And we're always trying to improve on that. At no point will you ever hear us saying we're the best because we are, you know what I mean? We work really hard every day at making sure that we're the best we possibly can be, offering you the best service and having the best possible experience with us, right down to what we call the 360 service, which is something a lot more clients are taking us up on now, and that is negotiating your purchase for you. So if you're thinking of selling at the moment, or you just want to chat about prices, as always, do give me a call. Apart from that, we're going to enjoy the sunshine, a few appointments. I'm going to see a guy that's just bought a shop in Thornton Heath. Yusuf, if you're watching, hi. And very close friend. He's been with us for many, many years. I'll never forget, years ago, he was renting a property through us, and he was overseas. He said to me, what size jacket do you take? And I said, what's that got to do with anything? Next thing I know, he's come in with a jacket for me. He's blessed. And at the time, he was just a tenant of ours. But we became close friends, and now proud to see him opening a business down the road, and we're going to support that and do a live interview for him, Isolation Inspiration, to promote his new venture. And by the way, if you've got a venture here in Norbury or Streatham and you'd like to promote it, particularly if you're a food related business now with Rishi's discount and you want to push that, then give me a call. We'll do a little interview for you, help you to push your business. You know, I've spoken about this before, but I'm a really big believer in being hyper local. You know, all the big corporates, the one thing they can't do is support each other in the way that us local small family businesses can. So if you've got a business that's local, you want it to be promoted, I want to promote you, I want to help you, because I know that these things go around in a circle, and my support for you will result in your support for me. And the more us small businesses stick together in these difficult times, the better chance we've all got of strong survival. So I hope you have a fantastic day today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, for another Ken at 10. Have a good day.